Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Bigg2timez. I'm processing right now.
Yo, it's your boy Chris Elijah, and we processing right now. Right now, I got my home girl, none other than
Toya Love.
Toya Love in the building. And right now, man, we got a special guest in here, man.
My hair okay?
The biggest in the city, man.
The biggest.
The biggest in the world, man.
Mm.
Yeah. Hey, man. You one of the biggest in the world. Yeah. Introduce yourself, bro.
Bigg2timez, man. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest, like they say. One of the biggest, man. I'm just let them say that.
That's what they saying.
But
my God, bigger always.
Hello.
Man, so, hey.
Oh, phone going off. Yeah, the phone going off. And my phone went off last time. Now it's your time. Yeah, explain yourself.
So let's get right into it.
No.
You
See how they go? When I mess up,
you gonna try to put me on.
when I mess up, it's a big deal. But when her, okay, cool. I see
That could have been the staff saying we need to go ahead and start asking the first question, right? But people don't know, so you have to.
Could have been.
Change directions.
I gotta change the narrative. I can't even spell narrative. So, first question. Brother Big, what they call you at church?
Bishop 2timez. Bishop 2timez.
What Bishop? See, now I'm gonna call you
Word.
They call me, man. Everybody there.
See, he bladdered you for real.
No,
He
real.
bladdered
Wow,
you for real.
I got a good question, man.
Yeah.
I've been preparing for this. What was your first job, bro?
Jump out of the port. No,
Oh,
nah, man.
Now tell us about it.
Off the record.
Oh man, we get into it. I want to get into it now. Later on.
Nah, what's your first job?
Alright.
Legal.
So, alright. First job, man, McDonald's. That's my first job.
Me too. That was me.
Yeah, I was flipping the burger, man. I was doing good too, bro.
I was doing good.
Yeah.
You weren't putting 2 pieces of cheese on the double cheese, bro. I know you weren't. Cause that's calling me double.
I ain't gonna cap. I won.
You just slapped me.
But what? When I found out how they really moved inside, I was like, oh, it's over with. I'm finna go right along with it. Yeah.
I don't like that, bro.
What
And
that
I just had a Happy Meal, bro. Don't tell me nothing like that, bro.
It ain't like they did like some nasty stuff. It's just like, bro, like McDonald's, you get what you pay for. Let me just say it like that. You get what you pay for. Them folk, when you go to Red Lobster and you expect them chefs to how they move, how they got the white jacket on, they come out clean, yo. But when you see them, you know what that boy was doing when he came to McDonald's.
Man back there.
Right.
Man just turned 15.
With the Crocs on.
Yeah.
With the black,
He came in a box Chevy. He drove himself to work.
But did he come? Come as you are.
Oh, he came
That's
as
the
is.
message.
He sure came as is. He smelled like you too.
Left the same way too.
I used to make specialty sandwiches. I used to put like the burger, nuggets, bacon. I used to be doing all kinds.
What was your first job? McDonald's?
No. My first job, my grandma had a barbecue restaurant. I was a waitress for her because I used to be real busy.
That's hard.
She
That's
fired
not
me on my day off.
Yo,
I
grandma
asked
fired.
Friday. Craig, come on, huh?
I asked for, she wanted to give me probably like no money an hour. I was like, can I get
Cause that's your
$5?
grandma. What you talking about? She ain't gotta pay you.
She trying to show you the rules.
Exactly, man. Now look at you.
Look.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you got to be an advocate for yourself. I got fired. I really was upset about that on my
On
day
your
off.
day
I was
off.
9.
Nah, she was building your character.
Yeah, that's how it was.
That's a
She
character
just get
builder.
you ready.
Baby, don't come back here. Love you. Dang,
No,
grandma.
but I still ain't forgot about that. I still bring it up because that was very like, I'm 9, bro. You could at least let me down lightly, dog.
Nah,
She
the
learned
world, it's a
something,
real
man.
place. It's real out here, man. So grandma was just preparing you for
That's
the
all
world.
it was. Like, hey,
That love. That's tough love.
family ain't gonna give it to you.
Hello. My first job was WK Wings.
That sounds like a good place to
That
work
sound
with.
about right.
WK Wings.
Honey lemon pepper on the regular.
They ain't come out with the honey lemon pepper quite yet. I think it was right before it. So but we had the wet and the dry lemon pepper now.
So yeah.
Yeah.
You was in the game still.
I don't
still made it
say
work.
I eat lemon pepper. I'm so sorry. I don't get it.
What?
It's just Oh my, it's a sensation. It's the texture or something.
What?
I'm barbecue teriyaki.
Them ain't real wings.
What?
Them ain't real wings. Talking about some barbecue teriyaki, like those is like fancy.
Yeah.
Like for a party or something. Them ain't like you got lemon pepper and hot. Like it's really. You could do
really,
medium and mild.
Y'all really kind of bougie because you said I want lemon pepper with sprinkles. I want it put it in the thing twice. Why are we doing all
Fried
this?
hard. Fried hard. Yeah. Double fry. Double fried.
Double portion.
I pass.
Yeah. Double black.
Double
2 times.
2 times.
The big.
She said I pass. We gonna eat these. You gonna eat these bones. You gonna eat these wings.
But by the way you talking, you sound like you ate blue cheese with your wings.
Nah, I do ranch.
Okay. Y'all do ranch? That ain't even what it go with. It go with blue cheese, bro.
It don't sound
It go with blue cheese. No, don't even finish the sentence.
Man, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, you say you can't do it. They ain't got nothing to do with everybody else.
Yeah, do.
You see his shorts and his shirt.
Majority
He weird.
Majority who?
Majority
she
who?
don't even like wings.
Who gonna go? I guarantee you do the percentage of how many people like ranch.
How many of y'all like ranch? How many of y'all like blue cheese? Hands up for blue cheese. That's 4 hands for blue cheese. Appreciate it. We win. So that man put it in.
What put your hand up for blue cheese?
Huh? I agree for everything. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. I still want him to win because he like blue cheese. So I just gotta. Hey, look,
blue cheese. Hey, you got power. That little cheese got power.
You know what blue cheese is, right? You know it's like mold.
I don't care. No. And they fry it in grease. I mean, grease. I know what grease is, but I'm gonna eat both of them.
Yeah. Well, how did you come up with
Chinese?
your name?
You eat Chinese food, don't you?
I don't. MSG. I know what MSG is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we can't go
but
out
y'all ain't got disappointed.
We are.
No, it's so many places we can eat.
Who got the best wing, bro? In the city? He gonna say something crazy. Please don't.
I ain't gonna say nothing crazy, man.
Just play it safe.
Canola Road, man.
What's best? Atlanta best?
Yeah. On Canola.
By Walmart?
Yeah.
What?
You chill out.
Atlanta best.
I like Fletcher's, bro.
Okay.
I'm a Fletcher's type guy.
Yeah. He just got nostalgia because they used to eat at Fletcher's after every show.
Who?
No,
we didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Who?
I'm not doing this with you today. Go ahead.
Fletcher's, JR Crickets.
Yeah.
They all right.
JR
Me and my boy had JR Crickets the other day.
Yeah.
At that man with the honey, the hot lemon pepper, man.
Yeah.
Stupid.
You see his face when he talking about wings? Hey, you ain't from here. You wouldn't know. Like, that's why you eat barbecue wings.
Yeah, you barbecue teriyaki.
No, I eat confetti at JR Creek's, actually. Have you ever had that? Confetti wings.
Confetti.
I be putting them on JR Creek's to get confetti. JR Creek's, if y'all would like to sponsor us, we'll take confetti. I always be plugging us.
What's a confetti wing?
It tastes good. I can't explain it.
But she just asked me, do I know what's in Chinese food? Do you know what's in a confetti wing?
Right.
Chicken.
Okay. Next question. You said I got enough. Yeah, got enough.
Look, can't say that.
Yeah, got enough.
Just take the L.
Right. How did you come up with your name?
The big part of the 2 times part.
Both.
So, at first it was my name wasn't even 2 times when I first started rapping. It was D-Lo. My name D'Angelo. My real name D'Angelo. So I just broke it up, put D-Lo, and then it just gradually turned to 2 times because I stutter. A lot of times I don't know if people be noticing, but like when I talk sometimes.
I ain't never heard you.
Yeah,
that's just your accent. That's your accent, man.
Nah, bro, I stutter like real deal, like stutter.
I know some stutterers.
Nah, I stutter,
Is that a word? Stutterer.
Sure.
I think yeah.
Stutterer.
Yeah, cause yeah. But nah, I stutter. So, and then it was one time where I did a song and I accidentally stuttered, but I said the verse twice, and I was like, that's hard.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Keep it in there. And then ever since, bro, I just started calling myself 2 times. I was like, I already do it, and now I'm doing it in my Versus 2? Oh yeah, it's just
It's going.
It's up.
Where you from?
Atlanta. East side. You know what I'm saying? East side, you dig? Salute to the East Siders.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? You know how when we, get that real.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
It's just somebody. It's just somebody.
I'm from the East side of Atlanta now. East side.
I mean, you done been.
What was that? East side?
East side. I don't know.
Nah,
I don't know what finger's appropriate. I'm
you
just keeping down.
You
messed up with the wing part, so you already disqualified yourself.
Barbecue and teriyaki.
Who the committee?
What
The
committee?
East Side Committee.
That's a lot of us.
I'm on it.
I'm gonna get half the vote. I'm gonna at least be cool with half the people to get the 50.
Well, give us your best Atlanta accent.
Dang, give me a sentence.
Okay, I want you to describe your outfit.
My boy, what you got on, my boy? Let me see.
Y'all already done messed up.
Hold up, what you talking about? I gotta slap it. I gotta tap in the slit. I gotta tap in the slit. Okay, ask me something.
No, I was just asking about your outfit. What you got on?
You know what I'm saying? I can't do it.
Cause you quit.
I can't
No,
tap
quit.
in.
You already done. Look,
in.
the first thing on the East Side, you can't quit on nothing. We don't quit on nothing.
You gotta go.
You just gotta
do it.
Just do
right
it
now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What you got on?
I'm start y'all.
Tap in because I'm auditioning for Mecca.
I'm gonna start y'all. I'm gonna give you a shout. Just say this.
Alright, shout
it.
Alright, shout what I got on right here. You know what I'm saying? I got on this what kind of jacket this is? This probably like a little Zara fit. You know what I mean? My boy, I'm talking about.
I'm
saying.
You know what I'm saying? This right here from Icebox. You know what I'm saying? Icebox.
Oh
yeah, you gotta do that. Scrape my Icebox.
Real
you gotta let your voice get real low and then bring it back up for no reason. But this straight came straight from Icebox, my boy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let it go low and then bring it back up.
With the S's. You know what I'm saying? Understand? Yeah. Understand?
But it's true, I understand.
How do the girls talk to each other?
Same way.
Similar.
It's not Atlanta. It's not Atlanta. The cater is not Atlanta.
Well, I'm not from Atlanta then, according to her.
Yeah, right. I was about to say, I should have just said, I'm from Decatur.
Now, you said it right from the east side.
Ooh, that sounded cool.
You said it right.
Well, Decatur way is greater.
I like Decatur, though. I ain't gonna lie, I like Decatur.
Man, it's a lot of greatness.
I rock with it.
A lot of greatness came out this east side, man.
Mm-hmm. A lot of big dog, a lot of stuffers.
You want me to name them?
Name them.
Okay, I'm gonna name one. You name one.
We'll
go back. We'll go back. Chris Tucker, Friday.
All right, one.
Chris Tucker, Friday.
Chris Tucker.
Man, listen here, you got my boy Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley. That's nice. Crime Mob.
Okay.
Nucky View Buck. Ellenwood.
Yeah.
You ain't look too good. You take too long.
I'm over here.
I got a good one, boy.
I'm over here. Look.
I'm talking about. I got the big joker. I got the big joker too.
What going
on? Pluto.
Ooh, yeah.
Pluto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got East Side, but we don't quit at East Side.
Hold on, look, my boy, he picking it up. We hold each other up, now. You know what I'm saying? With one foul,
with one foul. The other one
he ain't quitting. He still going.
No. Keep on, I need 5, 2 more.
You need 2 more?
36,
2 more.
28.
Nah, don't see. Now you putting pressure on me. I can't do all that, man. I can't do all that. Trouble East.
Yeah, Trouble.
Trouble East.
What's
FLY. Swag Surf.
That's another one.
I swear when I surf. I swear when I.
You ain't making nothing 37, but good job for participating.
I know that was 30. I know that was 30. Y'all do the math. Run the camera back. Run the camera back.
That was a good 30.
Every time I'm on this show, I'm getting double team. Every time, 2 times.
So maybe you're the problem.
I'm processing it, and I'm not the problem.
I'm the problem right now.
So tell me, how you and West End and Zilla meet? How y'all became this mega group? What's the name of y'all group?
And OG Mike, man.
And OG Mike, yeah. What's the name of y'all boy band? Like,
I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't even know what y'all don't know what y'all talking about. We just a group of brothers that came together for the fellowship of the Lord.
Like a gang.
came together.
He tried to call you wife. You see what he did with some of y'all sound like a game.
I didn't say no letters.
He said he sound like a game.
I ain't say no letters.
He is not a game in the game.
I ain't say no letters.
Man, we just a group of brothers that came for the fellowship of the Lord, man. Just trying to show
fellowship of the Lord.
Just came to give back. That's all.
Yeah.
All
if you had to give y'all a name, what you
these
give
accusations.
Big words. I know big
False.
words too. Fire department.
Ambulance.
Ambulance.
Yeah, I said it right.
Yeah, you're right. Ambulance. You'll catch it later. Don't worry about it.
I got it.
I know big words. Police car. Yeah.
Frigidaire.
You gonna ask me?
My
You gonna ask me a question?
Go on inside that Frigidaire.
You gonna ask me?
You know what a
favorite
Frigidaire
question?
is?
A fridge. Absolutely, I know what it is.
Okay.
You know you ain't from here. Barbecue teriyaki. And you say
See
fridge.
that? You see I'm being attacked right now? See
you
that?
say fridge.
Fridge. I'm from South Carolina. We say fridge.
What you call it? I call it
Give me some,
I call it refrigerator.
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 Sometimes you say it fast.
I take the re off though.
Yeah, I fridge.
You still with me? You still?
Not really, because you say fridge.
No. This what we doing. Now I don't say it like that all the time though. I be like fridge, and nigga say fridge.
You can hear the D and the G in there. Them don't even go together. The fridge is your
fridge. That's what I say.
That's what we doing here today.
Fridge.
That's what we doing today.
But it's okay. It ain't nothing wrong with it.
You gotta
But
embrace
how
it.
you
It's a
called it
blessing.
out though. How you called it out was very like.
Hey, look, cause you gotta point out the different.
He said you got to.
Got to.
Okay, when did you give your life to Christ? I'm just gonna, cause we can stay right there. But when did you give your life to Christ?
I'm gonna say I gave my life to God more than once, man.
Last week.
Everything I done been through.
This morning.
My first time though, I was in high school, 17. It was probably like, I'd say April 8th, like 2016.
Mm-hmm.
2016. No, not 2016. I said 17. 2016, I'm way older than that. 2012.
2012.
I was 17 when I first gave my life up. But
For real?
Yeah.
At 17.
At 17. Like I said the whole prayer.
How did you know?
everything.
How did you know that you were serious? Like,
That's what I'm saying.
You had a court date.
You
had a court date, didn't you?
Nah, I ain't had no court date.
So
I ain't had no court date.
Black.
That boy became Christian real fast.
Look, listen here. Like I said, man, it was just a lot going on at that time. I felt like it was that time, like, Lord, I give it all, but you know what I'm saying? I was like I say, man, I was 17, still stuck in my ways, still stuck in the street. So like it was hard. That's why I say, bro, I gave my life up more than once. You know what I'm saying? Like,
me too.
Man, me too.
I think we all have though. Like,
yeah.
It ain't an everyday walk, bro.
Yeah.
Everyday walk. You feel me? Hey. If I can get rid of that water more than once, I'd do it. You know what I mean? So.
Throw some water on him right quick. Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid. What made you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't see it at 17. I just know what I was into at 17. So I couldn't see it.
I was like 12 or younger.
Hey, man, the Bible do say, man, he from the mother's womb. So
yeah,
you really technically gave your life up in the mother's womb.
There you go, my boy, deep with it.
But anyway, man, what's the question again? What made me
confused? I know, like when you young, you're supposed to
listening. He listening.
The parent cover your kids until they know what to do, until they know right from wrong.
You believe that?
You got to pray over.
I pray.
I remember when I was praying, I was like, God, this your baby. God saying, baby.
I like the way you did that.
That's beautiful. Yeah, I pray. You got to. I mean, this is what I learned in the last, I would say probably 2 years, like the power in letting go. and like letting go of everything, letting go of people, letting because it'll make your life so much more peaceful, and you won't think that your life is in your control. I remember I always talk about Miles Monroe, but he gave an example. He was like, I already prepared myself when my wife died. I already prepared myself when my kids died. You know what I'm saying? I already went through the grieving process while they're alive, so if it happened, I can still be able to do what I need to do. Going. Yeah, I still be able to do what God called me to do, and I won't be stagnated by pain. Right. But that was so deep because it's like we never think that far in advance to be like, you know, one day my parents gonna die. No, really. You know what I'm saying? One day, shoot, my child might die. Am I gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, be there and be strong for everybody else through those times, or I'm gonna be out of it? And it's like you gotta be strong, like you gotta be.
Okay, respect.
Yeah. No, but it changes your mindset because it's like, okay, this stuff is really gonna happen. Not to say your child gonna die, anything like that, but your parents gonna get old and for sure. You know what I'm saying? Or your brother, your sister, your best friend. I lost my best friend. I lost my dad. I lost a lot of people. And it's like when I heard that, it made so much sense. It was like, man, prepare your heart, prepare your mind, prepare your spirit, because it ain't gonna stop.
No, that's
Death ain't gonna stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
Bad times ain't gonna stop. But you can still have that peace about yourself.
When I was younger, my granddad died, my aunt died. So many people died when I was like 9 and under. I just was like, you know what? I guess I had realized that early. Like,
but see, like that's the, you know what I'm saying? Again, just to piggyback off what he was saying, with just preparing yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like God kind of prepared me for stuff like this. Like, just even him even talking about that. Like, I lost my daughter not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I lost my daughter December 6th. You know what I'm saying? So. And like my wife, she ended up telling me, like, keeping it real, like she was hurting, and she was like, she said, don't be mad at me. I'm like, you know, what's going on? She was like, Spirit already told me, God already prepared her for, you know what I'm saying, that day. And you know, sometimes, bro, like God will just give us that spiritual enlightenment, like just get prepared, because somebody close to you, it can happen. Yeah, it's not like, you know, and it's not just to scare you, but it's just to let you know, like, you got to be ready to feel that pain. You know what I'm saying? But that pain is in order for you to help somebody else.
And you can't just blame the devil, like, oh, the devil. You know what I'm saying?
Everything, like, to be honest, and I'm gonna keep it real, like, even with that, you can't blame the devil for nothing that even happens, really, because the devil is really just there to distract you. When you get distracted, your choice is to either keep going the other way, or are you going to keep going the way that the devil is trying to tempt you to go. Yeah. So it's our choices. Everything is our choices. God already said, this day choose who you will serve. So it's like, okay, am I going to keep going this way, knowing I'm going down this weird road? It looked real scary down here, but I'm going to keep going because I know it's some money at the end of the road, or I know it's this at the end of the road, or I'm going to keep going anyway. Same thing, bro. True life. Yeah.
I remember I was at a show and he said that just had me about to cry. The show was like,
I ain't even a half, man. Like, I really done been through it. Really done been through a lot. Like, even back to what he was saying with just being 17, like, what made me even transition over to, man, I was a blood. You know what I'm saying? I was gang banging. I was in and out these streets. I done had probably, like, at that time, I probably done had 3 guns put in my head. Like, it's crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of the times, the flesh will, sometimes, the way I look at it, the spirit will talk to the flesh some kind of way. So there's a reason why, even though I was scared or whatever the case may be, I had the urge to want to go to church. I in my mind, I never thought I was going to be like, Lord, I give it all to you today. I'm saved. Father God, save me. I accept you as my Lord and Savior. I never thought I was going to do that. I went to church just... I would have went to... I went to church just thinking like, man, I was going with my girlfriend at the time. You know what I'm saying? I was just going because I didn't want to be in the streets because people was looking for me.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, I was like, you know what I'm saying? But God put situations, God lines up situations so he can lead you back to him. You know what I'm saying? So the first thing I did was go back to church. I didn't go back to the streets. I didn't even want to stay. I didn't even want to be on the block. So yeah, you just gotta think about divine purpose, divine connection. It's all about that. You know what I'm saying? So things have led me up to even like my daughter passing. Like this is for me to be able to speak life to somebody else.
Yeah.
God made me a strong person. He made us a fighter. You know what I'm saying? He already said he won't put nothing on you that we can't bear.
Mm-hmm.
So that you already got to put it in your mind, whatever happens, whether it's good or bad, I'm gonna get through it because I know that God put this here. He might have put this here to strengthen me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And to get me into a better situations for my new level, in my new year, new me. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta think about that. Like, where is this new me going? Where the old me couldn't. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard. I like that.
Hard.
That's him.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah.
Bigg2timez.
Hey man.
Two of them.
Yeah.
That sounded nice. I got that one.
That was hard. It flowed. Nah, but 17, bro. Like I just remember, like that was a crazy age for me too. And I was going to church too, but I was going to church because I had some issue with the Lord.
That was
so I'm like, Lord, please,
help me.
God, please.
Get me.
But it showed me, like looking back at it, it showed me my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like I always believed in God. I always believe that God can change any situation.
Amen.
I always believe that God can, you know what I'm saying, bring you through.
Amen.
So that's why I went. It wasn't trying to finesse God,
yeah.
but I just knew I needed him. So I'm like, I need something.
We know where I help at, bro.
And I've been like that since a kid. So it's like now you kind of see the fruition that it's like, dang, this is what he was trying to get me. And it's further he's trying to get me too, but it all makes sense when you start looking back. Like I always had a love for God. I just didn't know how to. I ain't know, you know what I'm saying, all the details. Right. But I always believed in them. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because kids do. Like I'm a teacher. Kids love talking about God. Yeah. A kid asked me today, Mr. Scratcher, is it true that God gonna set the world on fire?
What is it? I
was like, first, I ain't. So this in front of the whole class, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, who told you that? My grandma told me that. I was like, you believe your grandma? She was like, yeah. And I just walked away. Cause it ain't my place. I do believe it does talk about that in Revelation. So I know I get what she was getting at. But I ain't want to have that conversation, so I just left it. But I didn't want to knock her belief, or I ain't want to knock what her grandma said. So I just
you still want to
try
to
your grandma?
All right,
yeah, all right, baby.
Yeah, for real.
I'm finna walk over here. Yeah. But kids love talking about God, and it's like he put that curiosity in us, and it just hopefully we can get to a place. I meet a group of people who help to foster that belief. Or we can connect to it and help, you know what I'm saying, bring all that stuff that's in us out of it. So, yeah. But 17, like.
Look, like you said, man, you know, your situation, you was dealing with the law. I was dealing with similar. I just ain't go to jail yet. You know what I'm saying?
Had 3 guns. It wouldn't even take that. It wouldn't take but one to have me in there. I'm in there Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm in church every day.
Hey, man. Look, I heard that 3.
You might have been 3 times.
Triple.
I should have been 3 times, huh? Triple.
Yeah.
Who is your biggest inspiration when it comes to music? Like, what inspires you?
You talking about as far as like favorite rappers, or you just talking about like influential for real? Influential? That's a good one. Influential wise, as far as just them being a person, Nipsey. Influential.
Yep.
I love Nip.
Influential Nip. That's who inspired me as like artistry.
You act like Nip a little bit.
Think so? Hey.
Every time I talk to my dad,
hey.
do this, sis. We got You gotta move, man.
Marathon continues.
Well, he'd be like, I'd be like, all right, let's go. Where we going? Like,
marathon continues.
I'm with you.
Let's go.
He'll be playing. I love that about you. Like, he be really about his business.
Hey, man, I gotta stand on it. Like, one thing, man, like, it's a difference. Like, you, especially from being in the street, like, you understand how hard people used to go for the streets and never got nothing back from it. You know what I'm saying? But then, like, when you turn around and then God say, I don't want you to change nothing. Just do everything you doing in the street. Do it for me.
Yeah.
I love that.
That same passion.
Same passion. It'll go hard. Like, that's why you see folk with dread. We still got chains around our neck. We still got grills around our mouth. God say you ain't got to change nothing.
Yeah.
Just do it for me.
You know, they say God look at it and, you know, the inward.
Man
look at the outward.
That's the church. That's the real church. That's where it started. It started real. That's the rest of the real church.
Nip.
But even for you to even say that, man, that's a blessing.
Yeah, that man be. I can see it. I see it.
Yeah, that's a blessing. I appreciate that.
Go ahead. Rock, paper, scissors.
Alright. Dang, I forgot what I was gonna say, bro. See, I can't be multitasking like that. Now it's funny you said Nip, man. Like you being from Atlanta, how long have you been listening to Nip? Cause I ain't really check him out until after he died.
Like, bro, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. That's the same thing for me. I ain't,
but he's hard though.
We like a lot of people didn't know about him until he passed. I've always known about Nipsey. Like, even like from when he was starring in movies when he had the braids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been watching him that long. So it's just like, you know, but he's always been a motivational person, an inspirational person. Everything he was he spoke faith. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't want to say, because, you know, sometimes when we watch movies and stuff like that, they already been done. So, like, when I seen it, I was probably, like, maybe, like, 14, 15.
Yeah. Do you think people in the world got more faith than people in church or people in the kingdom?
Yes.
Cause because Nipsey's not a believer. Nipsey's not a Christian. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people who are not Christians, but they go out and do amazing things and impact the world. You know what I'm saying? So
hands down. But you know, sometimes I don't even want to say they not Christian, because when people look at being Christian, they never look at a lifestyle. They never. I don't think anybody worldly that's in this world really really understands what Christianity is. They don't. When they speak on it, it never sounds like a relationship. They always sound like it's forced or something like that. Yeah. And it's like, okay, now I see what place you're coming from. Yeah. You're not coming from the same place that I came from. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, when I say, like, the reason being is just because I feel like a lot of us, we really are Christians. You know what I'm saying? People just don't take on that religious side of the Christianity. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I say that is just because they show it more than they speak on it. Yeah.
So people are spiritual. People are more spiritual.
People are more spiritual than that, because God is everywhere and He's everything. Like, I was just talking about this on when I was on the Fix. You know what I'm saying? He was asking me about, like, secular music and gospel. And I was like, I used to do secular for 4 years. Like, I only been doing gospel for a year. So, when I was on the secular side, people used to tell me, like, man, bro, like, I hear pain in your music. I hear, you know what I'm saying? I hear it's like you crying out. And I always look at that as, you know what I'm saying? Now that I look back at it, I look at that as maybe my spirit was crying out for God. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we just don't answer the calls fast enough.
I like that. I like that. I would agree.
God called everybody.
Bishop.
I love that.
Bishop.
It's deeper than what we think it is.
Yeah. And I learned, I learned a lot of stuff from pastors and stuff like that, and ministers and Christian authors and stuff like that. But I also learned a whole lot from people who don't identify with Christianity.
Ain't even Christian.
But a lot of Christians would tell you don't listen to them. But I feel like that's wrong, because there's certain knowledge that you missing out. You know what I'm saying? That you can take knowledge from over here and actually bring it to the kingdom and help folk. But it's like if you don't learn it, how can you bring it here and help? If you just determined to stay away from it. No, we don't associate with that, or we don't do that. It's like, bro, no. Some stuff is just general knowledge that everybody should know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, me personally, like even with that sense of just direction with Muslim, Buddha, all that, it all tie into me. A lot of people might feel like it's controversial, like what I'm saying, but I feel like it all ties in. You do your research, even with Muslims, they believe in Jesus. They just don't believe that Jesus was the Messiah. It's a lot of people that have Jesus in their religion. Jews too. It's a lot of people that have Jesus in their religion. They just don't believe that he was the chosen one.
How about in Islam? At the end of the Quran, guess who come back and say today?
Talk to him.
Jesus. But they don't believe that.
They don't believe that.
But they still don't believe that, you know what I'm saying, he's the Messiah, and they still, follow Muhammad and stuff like that. But if you read the end of the Quran, who come back and save the day, save the world, is Jesus.
Too, and we come back, yeah. The thing about it is, that's the thing that separates Christianity from everybody else. Yeah. That Jesus is the Messiah, that he came back, that he died and rose again. Yeah. And out of everybody that ever, out of all of those religions, Jesus is the only one that died for his people and came back.
But there are other stories about people dying for people.
And even, but the people just that are living now, they show it. Like there's a lot of Muslims that you'll meet that they'll die for their people, and people that's not even Muslim, because they understand.
No, I'm talking about their guides. I remember I was in religion in college.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying now.
There's the only guy that died for their people, Jesus.
That I never knew that. That's amazing.
That's what make them hard. Make him hard.
For real.
But yeah, I see what y'all saying. The stories relate. They kind of sometimes
all ties in. I look at it as I'll even take it deeper and bring it back to the Bible, Tower of Babel, when everybody spoke the same language. So just think about it. If all of us way before this, all of us spoke the same language. It means all of us spoke English. That means all of us knew who the creator was, who the true creator was. Let's say it like that. And then God is like, okay, y'all are getting a little bit too smart for me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I created y'all in my likeness, so I know that y'all are going to be this smart. But let me go ahead and just shift it over a little bit. And now everybody is speaking different languages, so that means everybody has different views. They're literally taking different pieces of God with them. Think about it. Yeah. You're literally taking different pieces of God with them. That's why we have to come together as one, not as just. It's not about looking at, Muslims coming together with Christians. You got to look at it as just we coming together, because all information is good information. Everything that we have learned, God talks to everybody in different kind of way. That's why it's just a balance. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same thing just with good and evil. You can't have too much good and you can't have too much evil. Yeah. So it's just like, it's a balance. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be somebody that wants to be better than you. Always going to be somebody that wants to be different. Yeah. You know?
Right.
But all God is saying is, man, like, bring it back in. Yeah. Bring it back together.
I like that. I like that unity part. And I never looked at the Tower of Babel like that. So thank you, sir. Yeah. Bigg2timez in the building, man.
Right. I think the thing about when we all get together with other people, we gotta know our word, because just like when Satan tried to trick Jesus to die, but Jesus knew the word. He was like, "Nah, that's not what he said. He said, will protect me from da 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 da." Like, it sometimes these things that everybody believes so close, but it just have that one minute difference. Like a Trinitarian believe in the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, but they don't believe that they are one person. You know what I'm saying? So that just get tricky. But the only way that we will get people to, you know what I'm saying, really come to Christ is we gotta talk to them. Yeah, we gotta talk to them.
That's it.
On that level too. Like I say, a lot of stuff is just general knowledge people should know, like how to just address people. You know what I'm saying? How to hold a conversation, how to express your beliefs without getting emotional.
Apologetics.
How to, you know what I'm saying, how to do that stuff, and that's just natural. That's just you want to teach a kid that, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times we don't even have those foundational skills, and we get our emotions involved and everything. Like, no, bro, no, our Lord did not. No, see, but then you separate yourself. You know what I'm saying? And like he's saying, like the only way we're gonna get this thing right is if we come together.
Right. So, like we all know what really to do, but you know what I'm saying? It's just it's different from having the mentality and you know what I'm saying, just and acting on it. That's one of the things. Like I was reading something, I was watching a video with they were talking about Kobe and Nipsey. And I feel like that's what separates them. They not only gave you a mentality, but they put action forth.
Yeah, they showed you.
It's different. It's like because even the Bible talks about knowing. If you ain't faith without works, it's dead. I know it's gonna get better, but I'm not gonna work hard for it to get better. Right. It's just like we gotta put in the work. Like I know if we come together, we'll be all right. Let's get together. Yeah. But we don't call each other to get together.
When we getting together? When all that's gonna get together?
And let's do it. We together. Look, they was just talking about going. Hey, like we just talking about on Sunday going to Let's go in. Going.
I'm going to sleep Sunday.
Next Sunday.
No cap. Yes, I'm going to sleep. I ain't been asleep. I ain't been asleep. If y'all see sleep, you tell them I'm looking for.
I bet.
Please.
So look, you said if you love something, you gotta stand on it. Name 3 things you gonna stand on. You got 30 seconds.
First thing first is God, family, loyalty.
God, family, loyalty.
My fault. God, family, and love. Okay. Loyalty God, ties into love.
Okay.
I always said that. So God, family, love.
Hey, you did that in one sweep, didn't you?
You said
that. He came ready.
He came ready.
Stay ready. You ain't got to get ready.
He answered that in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you what you stand for is how you move. So, like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Like, if I stand for something, I'm not just going to, like I say, go back to just talking about something, having a mental mentality, and action.
Milk.
Yeah. Are you just going to say what you stand for, or you going to show what you stand for, too? Yeah. So, I stand on
everybody standing now.
Technically, we sitting though. We sitting right now though.
Yeah, we really sitting, but everybody standing nowadays.
Yeah. What you stand for?
What you stand? If you don't stand for nothing, you'll fall.
If you don't stand for nothing,
you'll fall for anything.
No, that's true. I thought you said it backwards.
She's sleepy. If you see sleep, you let her know that Toya love looking for her.
Real.
Fact.
Yeah. All right, next question, man. Next question.
All right, you want to do this one?
I'm going to get upset because I'm going to start yelling and stuff like that. And I'm trying. I've been working on emotional intelligence, my EQ.
What is it?
What you mean?
If you had to grade it up. Okay, I'm
like a 73. Oh. So I'm passing.
Yeah.
But ain't nothing to brag about.
Hey, man, I still brag about that 73, my boy. I'm sleep, man. A lot of people that's in the 50s.
Right. Hey, bro. Hey, man, that's encouraging, bro. Shout out to all the C students out there, man.
Hey, man. C minus means something. Don't let nobody tell y'all that C minus don't mean nothing.
Let them know. Come
on now, man. Hey.
72 ain't that bad.
It's not.
That means you got most of it right.
But strive for A's, girls and guys. Okay, I had to balance it.
Hey, just graduate.
Look, to be honest,
I don't care how you do it. Just do it.
You don't care how they do it.
I don't care how they do it.
What kind of message
I
you
don't care how they do it. No, because that's business. You talk to me about outsourcing.
You promoting cheating.
Is that not outsourcing? You outsourcing your work.
How can they outsource? They can't.
Because I'm letting her do my work for me. That's outsourcing.
Don't bring the business into. We were standing on business right here. You stand on.
I'm still standing on business.
You gotta finesse the system sometime.
Man, what? Every time.
I
say work smarter.
I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna let them find that out.
Don't worry about winning school system.
Hey man, look. Get how you live, man.
Hey, graduate.
However say you got that diploma.
However you do it.
You hear me?
Just do it.
You hear me?
What? Next question. Graduate.
Who you get on? Let's talk about. You want to talk about the Tyrese situation, Memphis? Where the young man was like this brutal. I couldn't watch. I can't watch the video. I'm just not that type. I'm not that. I don't know. I just can't watch them. How they stomped that young man, like they just beat the guy to death. Like what?
They jumped him.
I don't think I've seen that. What happened?
Memphis police, a whole bunch of black officers. I guess the dude was running. You know what I'm saying? So they you know how they get mad when you run. So they start putting paws on him real bad.
Man,
so he died.
Yeah.
He ended up dying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like 5 of them. So they basically just jumped him. You know what I'm saying? So bro died in the process. So they trying to figure out how they gonna, you know, what they gonna do with them.
And they don't even know like why they stopped them.
You talking about the black folk, the black cop that got on the okay. And I don't even want to get into that because keep it real, man. Like you don't match the same energy with how everybody else. You know what I'm saying? We gotta show things differently. So it's like at the end of the day, they already look at us like we crazy. You know what I'm saying? They already look at us like we crazy. So it's like, why would you give them any reason to put you in that category?
Yeah. And like, they believe you can't even trust black police.
You can't even trust. Not like now you already giving them something else to speak on. Because now you're in now the tables have turned. Yeah. And you should have been the one to stop that situation, show them something different. So people can be so like now they can be like, okay, what are we doing wrong? Yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If they can do it and still be beaten, badgered, whatever the case may be.
That's gonna make them want to do it to us even more. You know what I'm saying? Because and when I say them, I mean like white officers of another race. Because they don't even respect themselves. They don't even love their own brother and sister. So why would I give them better treatment if they not even caring for their own? You know what I'm saying?
I don't even want to say that, bro. Man, like even with that, bro, like they care for their people, bro. Like that's I'm like the way I look at it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fight me or whatever, say
we about to beat them up. No, no.
I feel like, you know, us as a race, like, and I don't even want to say black people because black ain't even real right word to be using for us.
Yeah, we definitely of African descent.
Yeah. So
and indigenous, you know what I'm saying?
So, but like, just with that, like, we're the only ones that find a way to bring it back to our race and do it. Everything that we should have been similarly putting forth to fixing our ways, we're doing it to hurt our race. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I think honestly, like
we're giving.
It's a problem with all policemen and women are not bad. It's just some people are bad, and it makes a light to say that everybody with the uniform on, no matter what their race is, you got good people and bad people, and that just illuminates that even more. But it's very disheartening to see what we saw when we always trying to fight for different things as black people. Mm-hmm. And the fact that the dude said, this is guy who went on Fox, I can't think of his name. He said this happened because they have a black sheriff, or like the main person was black, and they was like, oh, this is the same thing about black households with single black mothers. This is the activity of kids with single black moms. It's just like
just like
wow, you brought that.
He was reaching. I know exactly what you're talking about, and bro was really reaching. Some of his points make sense, but to apply them to that situation at the time he did it, he was wrong for that. Mm-hmm. He was dead wrong for that, because a lot of some of what he was talking about didn't apply to the situation at all. Because them dudes could have been raised by their dad. They could have had mom and dad in the house. Mm. It's a mentality. Right. It's like it's just a mentality. That ain't got nothing to do with single moms and you know.
And then he gonna say single black moms. He could just say single mom.
You could tell the difference.
You could see the difference, but in that situation goes to pressure. You know, like peer pressure in school. Say you was in a game. Mm-hmm. Y'all finna go, you know what I'm saying, handle some business. Mm-hmm. You influenced by the game. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna do whatever y'all on, I'm on. You deal what I'm saying? Yeah. So the same thing with the officers. It don't matter if you was raised in a house with both of your parents or you was raised by your grandma. It don't matter. How much are you influenced by the crowd?
Yeah.
If it's 5 of them, 2 on should have been like, hold up, bro. Yeah, well, no, let's stop. That's enough.
Yeah.
We done drug them enough. Let's stop. Let's take them to jail.
Yeah.
Right.
2 of them should have been able to do that. 3 of them should have been able to do that.
Right.
But for the fact that nobody did it and this man died, that's a heart issue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a mindset and a heart issue.
And that's what about group think. When you get too many people together and that group think go, the individuality leaves.
Mm-hmm.
The individual person can say like, oh, what you want to do? Yeah, let's do it. Nah, you're going to be an individual. Whatever you are, you got to stand on that.
Yeah, stand on it. Be set apart.
So that's it. That's the thing for me. Like, somebody should have been able to stop it. And it hurt. Like I was telling you, I think one of the last episodes, that happened to me. Like, that's what happened when I was 17. I got into a fight with a police officer. So, you know, that's definitely a felony. But it was a black officer.
Yeah.
And he was just doing too much. Like, I don't know why that man was so aggressive.
It was.
But, you know,
I
stood up to him, but I ain't throw no punch or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing like that, but he just was very, you know, aggressive, so I don't know how his day went. But me and him got into it, you know what I'm saying? And that was that.
You put your paws in the police?
Yeah. But, yeah.
But took him up through that too.
No. Look, they took me up through that. Don't do that. I'm going to tell y'all now, boy, don't do that, bro. That's why I'm talking about that Mason stuff. Yeah. That was when I got maced and all that. That was a whole situation. And I went to Wright Street. So that was a whole situation. But, yeah.
I ain't fighting.
But he knew he was wrong because I told you when he put me in the paddy wagon, he said, I'm going to tell him to take it easy on him. And he never showed up to court. So he already knew he knew he was wrong. He didn't look out.
He ain't go to court. If he came to court, you could have.
Because he knew he was wrong.
Oh,
that's what happened. You know, you wrong. You just all right. Let me back up out this situation.
That's the thing about it, bro. You ain't gotta put your hands on him when you real deal. Like if you in the right, man, and you move righteously through that situation.
This one right here, was you moving righteously when
It was a situation going on, but it didn't call for that.
People say it's a situation. Is that another term to it?
It didn't call for that.
Okay.
So the situation was I stood. It was a situation.
I got you.
So I stood in front of my girlfriend. It was something going on. I stood in front of my girlfriend. So the police running up to see what's going on. I stand in front of her. She yelling and screaming. You know what I'm saying? So he run up like in her face. So I get in between them.
Look at you being honorable.
No. You see what honorable gets you? So I get in between them, and that's when the fight happened.
You were trying to keep the
But
peace.
it's a black officer. You know what I'm saying? So you would think, okay, it's a black little kid right here.
Yeah.
Let me try to. I know the situation could go here. Let me try to diffuse it, neutralize the situation, and calm it down. But he took it up through there, like.
Yeah, but like, man.
So same thing when the cops in Memphis, like.
They move like that though, like
they got that attitude. That's why it's hard. It's hard for little boys when you say that, like little black boy like that, like you can't tell me the police good.
No. Keep it real.
I done been praying with CJ. I've been talking to CJ. He was like, I hope the police don't shoot me. You know what I'm saying? But certain stuff.
That's so sad, but that's reality though.
But then today he said he want to be a police officer today. So he's still a kid.
Yeah.
But the fact that would even come out of his mouth that the police would hurt him.
Yeah.
And I didn't teach him that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really speak on it unless asked a situation like this. But it's hard to tell a little black boy that, oh, the police are your friends, and no, they're not.
So do you think if we need more African Americans as officers, right? Representation.
Look at Memphis. We got them. Look at Memphis. What happened?
Like, for real, we got them.
We got them. We live in DeKalb County.
Yeah. I don't be having no issues in DeKalb County.
But I'm just saying it's a whole lot of black officers.
Yeah, I was like, DeKalb County.
This is a black city.
County. They got some people in there.
This is a black town.
Like, ain't no full on.
But don't get stopped in Cobb. Is that what y'all saying?
Yeah, I'm playing around.
To be honest, I don't even want to say. You said Cobb. Cobb ain't really the. I don't want to say Cobb. Cobb ain't too bad. Clayco is where you don't want to get messed up. Clayco.
Yeah, I ain't never been up.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't want to go down there.
I know Victor Hill though.
Yeah.
What can we do? Let's do some. Do you think we should do some outreach, community outreach in the CHH community?
We could try. But it's hard, man. It's hard because it's trauma. It's traumatic.
Yeah.
Because why are they doing that to me?
Yeah, I can see.
Why are they doing that to young black men?
Right.
So you internalize it like they're doing that to me. I'm no different from him. I'm no different from Trayvon Martin walking down the street with some skills.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no different from Buddy with a water gun or Buddy with a fake gun getting shot by the police officer.
It's all about the media. How we being like, we gotta, and that's why I'm happy that you make your movie. We gotta have positive. Hold on, I hope you have positive representation. Because if not, you part of the problem. This next question.
She's part of the problem.
He's part of the problem.
See, she tried me. How you gonna try me in front of me?
Because we gotta have positive representation. Then
he said, "How you gonna try me in front of me?"
Because we gotta have you try to do it in front of you because if you ain't make.
But you know me, you think I'm finna make something?
No, I don't think you're gonna make that too ratchet. It's gonna have some ratchet parts.
Oh, it's gonna be very ratchet, but it's gonna be God centered.
No, for real. Censored.
Yeah. Dang. What?
I don't know. You just had this awkward quiet moment. I'm trying to make sure you're okay.
Nah, that one you just jump in. You just jump in and feel.
I mean, I feel like we had to let this. We had to let it breathe. It's very like heavy topic.
It's a heavy conversation.
Yeah.
But that's the mindset, like
processing right now.
Processing right now. So tell me this. Real serious question right here.
We're going to talk
Real
to
serious question right here.
Talk to me.
Who is the GOAT? Kobe, MJ, or Brian? Hey man, say man. What's up?
LeBron James fan.
Yes, sir.
So I just gotta go with.
Give me some 2 times.
I gotta give what it do, man. My boy. I mean, and it's also just what I grew up on. Like
facts.
A lot of folk be, like I can't keep going back to the 1980s to go keep looking at MJ when I just keep watching the same.
He was in the 90s too, now.
Nah,
he dominated the 90s.
Don't get aggressive on the conversation. You just, say
that's what I'm trying to do.
Sports, this is like you can't. This is going automatically for men. This is just something. This is like nails for y'all. Like, girl, I went to my nail shop and
nails for who?
But
I'm just gonna tuck my nails.
Oh, dude, son.
Look at how he did.
But,
I get what you mean.
Nah, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Of course, man, honor all three of them, because them boys go in. Like, of course, even I watched Kobe. Like, I was even debating at one point, like, do I like Kobe more or do I like LeBron? Nah, my boy LeBron. I always liked that man. Ever since he was on the Cavs.
He started like 18.
He like him.
Love him. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me. I love him. That's my boy. Like,
it's that, and that just proves that's your opinion.
That's probably like the only.
I just like LeBron, so he the GOAT. I like Allen Iverson, he the GOAT.
He the GOAT on and off the court, and that's what's the difference.
Who?
Brian.
On and off.
I love LeBron. I love LeBron.
Can you say that MJ? Can you say MJ was on and off the court GOAT?
That ain't the question.
That is the question right now.
That ain't the question. Say who is the GOAT?
And that's the question has
the greatest of all time, the greatest basketball player of all time. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. It say who is the GOAT,
greatest of all time. It didn't say who is the GOAT.
It didn't say on court and off the court.
That's what I'm asking. Is my question. So you can answer.
Who the greatest on court and off the court?
Correct.
Kyrie Irving.
You can't.
All right, I'm done.
You cheated.
That's not even.
You cheated. I like Kyrie.
Cheated.
You cheated. He fight on the court and off the court.
Okay.
We had 3. It was 3 answers.
Yeah.
If you got 3 apples and I give you 2 more apples, how many apples is that?
He outsourced it.
I said 3 apples plus this boy. God, doggy. That's why.
Yeah, just like them parents. You can't yell at them kids. They don't know the answer. If you yell it,
you're not gonna eat dinner tonight. Ain't no dinner. 3 apples plus 2 apples. How much is that all together? Don't count your fingers.
See, we don't promote violence here. That's the problem. It's about representation. Man,
ain't nobody promote violence. I'm promoting mathematics.
That's how it is.
Algebra.
What's the Amberlam?
Amberlam. Doing algebra in the Amberlam. White eating hot wings. With blue cheese. With blue cheese.
2 times.
With a peach drink. Peach lemonade mix.
Don't forget the fruit punch.
Now, this is a big question for today. He wilding.
We want to talk to him.
Do you think robots are gonna take over the world? This
No.
is Chris' question.
I don't think robots are going to take over the world, but I do think they're going to have a big significance in the world.
Do you think it's going to be like robot pastors?
I'm out.
Hey!
I'm done.
Look. Program them to 30 minutes.
You're never ready to have real conversation.
Program them to 30 minutes.
How am I never ready to have it?
Because look.
He already know the Bible with the robot.
Exactly.
He already know the Bible. All he got to do is preach. That's easy.
And you ain't getting nothing wrong from
Go
it.
to ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Give me a 30-minute sermon about faith. You think it ain't finna talk for 30 minutes?
Go ahead. I want to hear what they say. Go to Chat.
He ain't no robot. He ain't gonna know.
Ain't no robot. You seen iRobot?
But guess what? That person's not gonna connect with me like a person. You can AI a lot of stuff. It could robots.
A lot of these pastors don't connect now.
Cap. Mine do. Cap. You need to go to a different.
That's yours though.
I know. Maybe I need to come to my church. New birth. Every Sunday.
Who, Jamal?
10 o'clock.
You talking about Maul?
Yeah, where your mama be at? Where your mama go to church at? Where your family at? You need to
that is different, bro.
You need to go through that.
No, I don't think you meant it like that. But that mother hit different. Yeah. Like it hit like an insult.
Yeah, he said where your mama go at?
Yeah, come to church.
My mama don't go there, man. She don't mess with mom. She don't mess with mom like that.
You just said that last
So she ready to hit by mom.
Oh, man.
So that must be a good church because she ready to hit by her parents.
He be going hard, man. He love people.
For real, man. That's the ones that, the ones that really love the people. Yeah. The ones you don't see in the house. The one.
He trying to be with the people. He's trying to
match one with y'all know what? He trying to take y'all minds of ownership.
Nah, he brought that up. I ain't even bring that up. That man put that out there.
That is about to be $1 billion business. And y'all people going to jail.
Oh, you've invested. That's why.
If I could, you know what? I ain't even about to do this with you right now.
I got a lot of green on this wall.
Look, I'm high right now.
I'm high right now. Hello. Hey, man. I like this.
But guess what? Let me tell you what else robots can do. You want somebody to pray for you, gonna fit on little cold robot fingers. They ain't gonna be able to pray for you.
They prepared us for the robots with the coronavirus because we used to not being in contact with people. So we used to just having inanimate objects and seeing people on the screen.
But are you gonna be okay with that? Why are you gonna be okay with that?
We already learned to be okay with it.
But are you gonna be
Zoom,
okay?
It's just like Zoom.
But are you gonna unlearn to be okay with it? What are you comfortable with? What are you just gonna let people put anything down your throat? You gotta stand on something.
Man, not stand on being recorded by the government talking about stand on something on your
stand on that. We not doing robots.
Joe Biden is
3 different ways.
Joe Biden is sitting with some shorts on and a suit top watching you.
You know what? And that's okay. He got a show. And I hope he learned something about Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, while he was watching this from Bishop, Amy and you.
I like
and I'm going to stand on that. And that's what it is.
Oh, it's good on.
Stand on.
It's good on. Stand on the table then.
Stand on.
Yes, I ain't about to put you. You always be trying to get a rise out of me every time I come here. He want to fuss. That's all he want to do with a fuss.
Have I been argumentative, bro? I feel like I've been.
I feel like you've been a good narrator. You know what I'm saying?
So if I'm not the problem and you not the problem, there's only one other option that could be the problem.
If it was another girl,
are you the line between the dots?
I'm not the.
Are you division?
Are you dividing us?
No. You know what?
Are you the slash?
You know what? You the right eye, you the left eye, and I'm the toe. And we the body. But sometimes the body just ain't going.
Hey, man.
Yeah, well, come to New Birth Sunday. I'll save you a seat.
Hey, I go to church.
Right next to you.
I go to crossover. Ask your daddy about my church. Ask your father about my church.
I like crossover, though. It's just far away. I like crossover.
It is far. It's on the other side. Way on the other side. I'm right here.
Now they touching people for real though. Crossover really do touch people.
They lit.
Do a lot.
They lit.
Shout out, man. Crossover
you went
church,
church
man.
Sunday?
Scot-free.
Shout out Scott, man. Shout out that man Scott.
Cow.
I go to church.
Cow.
If I ain't like.
No, I'm just saying, just stand on it.
I said I go to church if I ain't filming.
We be on the Zoom though. Even when
Why y'all be
you
trying to
I pull up.
But I got my boy the benefit.
I'm in the
Then
building.
you always trying to help him. You trying to help him so you on the Zoom.
So she don't want me to be
I
helped.
would have did the same
You
thing.
don't want me to
I
be
can
helped?
tell. You ain't
See,
You be on the Zoom, bro?
No, I be in the building.
No, I'm saying when you don't be in the building.
No, I go to the
y'all
building.
winking at each other.
But now they on Facebook.
Yeah,
I mean, they on Facebook, they on YouTube,
Yeah.
so I go back and watch it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I go back and
So
watch
you
it.
good. You ain't
support.
Yeah. You ain't missing nothing.
Male unity. I love to see
Now it's
it.
y'all time. It's the lady time to turn up.
That's it.
I ain't never turned
That's
down.
it.
Turn down
We
for
ain't
what?
never-
I've been seeing y'all. I've been going. Yeah. Yeah.
It's time. Yep.
Double portion.
Doing it.
Double
Hello.
blessing.
2 cups.
No
Sure.
cap.
No cap.
Stuff.
Double stuff.
Stuck it 2 times.
Might even do it 4. Double.
I don't.
Times 2.
You got a math name? Boy got a math name. What's 2 times yourself? Big 4.
Big 4.
That's like big 3. But it's one more.
We could talk about that. Could be another
4.
argument.
4.
I'm gonna let you do
Four
the
for
closing
four.
question.
4.
Yeah. Man, I can't read that, man. Let me take my glasses. You ever have somebody look at their glasses before they read?
I don't lost it. You got to create it.
I gotta create it. Man, I ain't finna create nothing. You seen Terminator?
I already knew you
So
was
they
gonna
got
go
the robot that melt itself and then it reform itself. So it can, it's like the Terminator, bro.
What they got going on now?
That's what we were trying to tell you. I don't think you understood, bro. These robots is ready, like.
But you know they been doing stuff like that, like even like from like what's it called, area code,
Area 67.
Area 67, just like
67.
Never heard about
whatever
Area 51.
Area 51.
I'm just making
Area
up numbers, man.
50. I said 60.
I'm making up numbers.
This is the math episode, and they were off by 16. If you do 67 minus 51, that'll give you.
Hey, you teacher.
Yeah, you teach what's up.
What I said? 67 minus 51, that gives you 16. Yeah.
He had to put it on top. He 57.
I did mine.
I know you put the 57.
More vertically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put that, and you
2
carry.
times I'm gonna dig you out. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna get him out of there.
Yeah.
Look,
Come on, boy, man. That
out
love.
of there.
Hey, man.
Out of there. We gotta shine together. I can't shine alone.
Hello. 2 stars brighter than 1.
I love that.
What about the third one?
You a 3rd star, lean in.
Come
I
on
don't feel welcome here.
Shine bright like a diamond.
See, come on, pick your toe. Come on, pick your toe.
We doing
Come get
VVS
on the
diamonds
foot.
you got on your neck.
Come
Nah,
get on the
I say
foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
VVS.
Looking like a rapper. Looking like
No
it.
cap. Looking like
Looking
I
it.
put
like
the wrong.
it,
I supposed to have
Like
some
he got a
pictures.
million subscribers.
Speaking, hey, he prophesied, man.
Together.
That bishop 2
See?
times.
You know what I'm saying?
He felt bad. He been picking at me.
Yeah, I had to pick her back up. I had to pick her up. Look, I couldn't leave you in the ditch.
Thank you.
Man, when you leave this earth, what do
Mm.
you want people to remember or to say about 2 times? Big 2 times.
Big.
Authenticity.
That's a good word.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be remembered for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, one thing, like, even in this, even as a, as they call it, Christian hip hop artist. You know what I'm saying? I look at this as, you know, God gave us, I look at myself as, somebody once told me that you can create the 67th chapter.
Yeah. It never stopped.
It never stopped.
It don't stop.
Your journey don't never stop. It didn't stop with Moses. It didn't stop with David. It didn't stop with Solomon. It didn't stop with none of them. It didn't stop. It's still going. They just ain't writing in the book right now.
Yeah.
You could be the 67th. You could be the 68th. I could be the 69th.
Yeah.
I want to be put in that book.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm
My
at.
dog right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just authenticity and just knowing that I stood on my business. You know what I'm saying?
No
I
kizzy.
stood on my business for real.
No kids.
So, yeah.
Yeah, man. It's your boy Chris Elijah, man. I'm in here with
Toy Love.
and my boy.
Bigg2timez.
And we just went through the process, man. Big, tell us something good before we go.
Hey, man. Be blessed. Love life. Dig what I'm saying? Hey, man. 5th Sunday going up.
Mika.
My boy got something stupid going crazy.
Mika.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all just stay tuned. That's really the big announcement. It was him.
Hey, we all big.
Okay.
Big Toya.
Big Toya.
You should change the name.
For real.
That's what's going on right now.
Big Toya.
We talk about that. Yeah.
Hey man, look, you used to say you want a song. You gotta put your name as Big Toya just for this one
Big
time.
Toya.
Yeah, for one time.
One time.
For the one time.
One time
Or
for
2 times.
One time for 2 times.
One time for 2 times.
On the 3rd.
And there you go.
Yeah.
Or 2 times.
We out of here, man. Shoot. Cut! Turn the heat on.
Easy, man.
You so silly.
It's your boy Bigg2timez, man. I just went through the process.